What up? New camera angle dropped. Welcome, everyone, to European Pro League. And yeah, it's the start of the new season, and I feel honored to open it up again as we finally have the Division 1 season. I, for one, was really looking forward to this, as we have the veto already. It's going to be Nuke, Vertigo, and Ancient. Nuke picked by Rebels. That may be a bit of a risky choice, considering they are playing against the Verdant team artist in previous rosters, especially a good IGL on Nuke, so that might be a bit of a difficult choice. And then Vertigo, of course, which is their favorite. So yeah, and with Ancient, I think for Verdant, this is a pretty comfortable pick. Rebels had a bit of a difficult run. In the previous season as well, I was expecting them to go further than they really were. Of course, the organization had their highlight during haven't really been able to reach the same heights. They did have a good showing there, but one good showing, I mean, you're always as good as your final game. So yeah, we are trying to open the door now, as it's Olymp that is gonna start the approach. Artist goes range, gets caught off immediately. DV, who has been performing a lot better recently, is holding on. Flay with a double kill. 2 versus 3 to start with. Vacancy on the side. Keeps calm, as the Brits usually do. And that is Mason with a beautiful triple kill. And yeah, he does very well. So there we go. We got a couple of you guys in already. Not too much. Not too many. Aren't we? Isn't this an HLTV game? Where are y'all at? As we kick it off now. Revenant. Next match, we'll have 2. We are an HLTV featured match today. Damn. That's vibes. All in. Jesus. Okay. Well, that Tech 9. It's certainly an opener. As try to make their way towards heaven. Should all be covered, and as you can already see Extinct being aware of it. Innocent, just with the Glock. Feels quite innocent. Oh, lovely push. Should be multi-kill here. Does get a bit of a dink from the Glock, and well, that's the Glock only taking him down. Should be all right for Verdant, but if they lose any more here, I mean, it's 2 SMGs saved. Would be a bit of a threat. Artist looking sharp with that famous. It's 3 a.m. where I am, but I'll watch. That's the vibe. It's the vibe. I saw 3 a.m. on the clock this morning. It was at a festival. But yeah, summer has started, and I'm enjoying it. We got some summer Counter-Strike, you know. It's not the summer of C9. We haven't had a run that good in a very long time from the NA boys. Sad. Over the smoke. Ooh, DV, that's a great find, as it was Kisserek to pull the trigger first. And Innocent is really trying to find Divi, who tucks into the corner now. His presence is there, yeah, but he feels a bit like sectioned off at this point. I mean, Innocent, if he tries for the wallbang, I mean, yeah, he's looking for it. He doesn't actually know Divi's low. 1 bullet will do it. And yeah, well, there you go. So the response is going to be a bit of lobby control. Extinct is pushed forward a bit. Huh. Rebels are not making any haste. They like their tempo. They're going on a stroll. Yeah. Early morning walk through the nuclear power plant. It's what we all do in the summer. At least I do. Don't know about you guys, but let's see. Extinct. This might be an awesome timing. He's gonna be finding the Irishman moving in, but AKs, they're being sharp, and then Extinct gets found. Ooh, maybe the peak's a bit too wide. As with the kills already through, the focus can go towards Extinct, and it's gonna be Rebels winning their first round. Flay getting that final kill. Yeah, we got a strong season. We got a strong season this season. Beautifully worded, Sheep. Lovely job. What up, YouTube viewers, by the way? Shout out. I can't read your guys' chat, but shout out. Vibe. Oh yeah, the qualifiers of the World Cup going on right now. ISF World Cup Europe close qualifiers. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm casting that next year. I don't care what anyone says. I want to cast that next year. Like, teams really sent their best possible best possible lineup. Look real sharp. Well, I'm finding the push. Vegas was introduced 5-7 of DV. At least equalizes. A bit of a shot here. And Artist still lurking about on this outside position. You know what? Verdant might be in for a very good one here. Well, it's going to be relying on Olymp, but you see Artist just a chunk of knowledge of this map, and Rebels is trying to figure this one out. They don't necessarily know where to go. And it pinch to heaven, but Artist just straight pre-aiming it and spotting the last player outside. He does go down, but so much information for Matas. Extinct. And it's Verdant, the deer. Is that a deer logo? It's a deer in their logo, right? I'm pretty sure it's a deer. It's not a moose. There's some more Brazilian seasons going on. Man, Counter-Strike's back. After the summer. What's the Austria team looking like? I mean, one thing I do really like is, you know, it's with the World Cup being the way it is. Like, IESF, they did have a World Cup already. Teams usually did not send their best options, or countries. Usually didn't send their best options, and of course, like the real, like a lot of the real tier 1 guys, they're not going to be playing in that competition. But I think that is a good thing, because there's going to be a lot more spread. Right, and if you look at football, you see how much influence, say, an international tournament can have on a player's career. Yeah, it's looking awesome. Artist on the outside finding one. I mean, this might buy. They brought the op in, but it's not really getting anywhere. TV just ditches Giraffe. Just see you later, mate. Artist, he is finding himself in the right spot at every single point. Flay, oi, he gets a second chance actually. But Artist just runs past, and that op is a nice gift. We have some rhymes in the chat. That could have been a bit dangerous. Artist gave Flay the time. He gave Flay the time of day to try and figure something out. U21 season going on at the same time. And we share a sponsor. Of course, the key drop. New sponsor in with the boys. Yeah. Shout out. $450 giveaway. I personally have never won a giveaway, but that's probably just because I don't deserve it or something. Divine intervention. Or maybe a divvy intervention, and he's the one on the AWP. It's vacancy, though, that will find the double, and some great movements. Artist again. It's just artist everywhere. And DV shoots the innocents out of the server. That entire round was sponsored by Keydrop, apparently. Sorry, Caps. Yeah, if there's any Irish viewers, any Verdant fans checking, any Verdant fans checking the game, Verdant fan here. Hey, what up, I crazy? I had a very good time at an Irish hip-hop group. I was watching Kneecap a couple days ago at a festival. And oh boy, they made a party. So yeah, shout out to the Irish. But yeah, shout out to the Irish, because that was a sick show. It was really, really cool. Yeah. Verdant have been in some fine form. They really have. Really have had some like, pretty big results. They lost 2-1 against Revenant in the CCT Plus qualifier, but they beat them before. And Artist again on the outside, putting his pressure down. So much damage done towards the other players. Bombs dropped repeatedly. Some more big trouble growing for Rebels. They, my opinion at this point is call a timeout, because you're losing a lot of control here. Hisarek will find DV. Artist he's just continuing, man. Wrath also working on that Artist assist, and he even gets the final one. My guy, 4 kills in this round. Outside is his. I mean, to be fair, I'm saying it like Rebels need a timeout. They have called a timeout already, but they just lack so much control in these opening rounds. It's not yet lost, of course. The Netherlands made a comeback versus Turkey, so. Verdant might be able to against, sorry, Rebels. Might be able to versus Verdant. Map trade tournament. It's the first game of the tournament. Ah. Ah, it's vibes. Good luck on Wednesday at Sheep. Not too much though. What's their Wednesday? Oh yeah, the game. I was like, what? That's so confused. Yeah, the Euros. Olymp. We'll find Artist, so he finally gets tamed. The Irishman, but then you have Diffie and Giraffe with this devious double ramp. And yet again, Rebels seemingly found an angle, but the rivers that they've been traversing have been without rocks. break their flow. And yet again, it's just so dominant from the boys in the white and green. Yeah, Wednesday is gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. Cody Gakpo versus Southgate Ball. I don't think we should have like a football match. I think we should just let Southgate and Ronald Koeman just like juke it out one-on-one. Just have them fight in the middle of the field. Drop in with the mollies in lineup for the A-side take. Mollies have been thrown in from the Rebels. It's vacancy still holding on. Now they're entering into the bomb site. It's a double drop down, but DV misses his first opportunity, and that leaves Giraffe by a vulnerable artist who's had a great game. 12v3. I'm allergic to Rebels winning rounds. Oh, I'm not. That's a joke, Rebels fans. Please. I just had a sneeze. When the pie will go. Got a lot of Dutch people in and around the org? Really? Never knew. Well, it's Rebels that have gotten through, and just in time, as with 7 you can still... Are we gonna pretend we didn't see that? The double nade fill. Well, what I was going to say, Rebels just in time with the first round, right? 7 on the board for Verdant is very much recoverable. Nothing's done just yet. An artist again on this red box. Has gone down twice in a row without any kills. Doesn't want to do that again. And then DV, oh, the close range angle. I'm never expecting the AWP to be there. It's Extinct taking down Casey Flay on his own in a 1v5. Getting some Fortnite in there, you know, getting those jump shots. Or Fortnite is the most recent example. Getting some Black Ops 2 in there. MP7 jump shot. I missed that game. Dutch social media. Hell yeah. Will Verdant be at Epic, by the way? That's Sammy. Oh. Reversing the molly. In case he wants to get down. Not the bomb yet. Olymp. Ooh, we will be found. That means bomb dropped at the top bomb site. And with a minute 30, it's Rebels already needing to start a recovery mission. This is just not really what you want to see. From the Rebels, this T-side on Nuke has been a bit of an airless tire. Has been a bit flat. Artist, I swear to God, he sometimes has these type of games, right? I've been casting this man for a very, very long time. All the way back from, like, the Viperio days. Oh, very, very long time. That's a year and a half. But, I mean, he just has these games pop in and out. 17-5. He feels freed without the AWP. And it has been a lot better from him. Ever since DV entered the realm. Vegas is just charging in. Spray from Giraffe, a good distraction. And in this final round of the half, already up 9. Or up 7. 9 in total. And Verdant's defense has been pretty airtight. I mean, even if Artist does go down on the outside, very often they've been able to recover. That was a bit too eager. It's nice to see that the confidence is there. Nice movement by Innocent. Of course, we still don't have the bunny hops. I cry. 4 versus 3. Rebels should be able to win a third. Although, my guy DV, ooh, missing the first. It's not what you want to do. And that Molotov really forces him back. So now they have to get to rush down to the bottom bomb site. Extinct could do a lot here, but he misses first opportunity and he won't get a second. Vacancy, that would have been the round. And he found the spray. Should be a third for the Rebels. Who round off quite the disappointing half. At least with a win. What have Rebels' recent games been like? Oh, they are representing Poland in the ISF World Championship. That is very cool. That is very cool. Okay, wait, hold on. Why? Wait. Am I blind or stupid? Kono is playing for the World ISF tournament? Hey, that goes hard though. That's pretty sick. The gaming glad. Oh no, wait, huh? I'm so confused. Yeah, that goes hard. That goes hard. The bone. Do they even get streamed, those matches? I'm so confused. Well, Innocent. Oh my goodness, Innocent. Already with 3. Casey shooting his teammate. Luckily, that one's a bit inaccurate, but my goodness. Artist Instinct, they are fighting back a bit, but it's gonna be a 1 versus 3 play with Innocent just cuts them down. How is Genk doing? They are playing against the Hungary Czech loser. The closed qualifiers are not getting streamed? What? So confused. Why not? Maybe the Tech 9's out for Verdant. And even McDonald's 10, not sponsored, for Extinct. Ooh, heaviest hitter of Rebels. Out of the round at this point. Olim. Trouble. Falling back. And the help of Innocent. He's gonna stabilize it for the Rebels. Been good on the CTs. And Giraffe just turns the cheek. We're looking at a 5 round. Well, they win the first 2. And it's going to be the first 3 as full eco needed. Lovely that someone is saying. Never mind. Oh. Yeah, I'm very confused that close qualifiers are not being broadcasted. Maybe next year, and then I'll be casting them. Hopefully. Yeah, that's very weird. How that's not happening. Flay, an innocent third. Just dealing with the anti-eco. We tried, vacancy. We tried. Ask for perms. Well, I get an entire day of EPL. Tomorrow, I get EPL. The day after, I won't have EPL. Because I'll be watching the footy. So which days I am actually working. Yeah, I'll be both there. Yeah, and then Thursday evening. Flay and Innocent. Together to take down vacancy on the outside. As the rebels have closed the distance a bit. Now the gun round start. The usage is good from the rebels. They're holding them back, and there's a very big presence here. Just need to go up the vent. He just came from there, and Artist sacrifices himself. It'll be 2 versus 3. Another sneeze. Olymp. Under pressure is Flay. Slowly walks up. Hey, they might be around here. Gonna be a lot of work on Flay though. It's low, Giraffe. Now here's the footsteps of both. Let's get tagged. Grenade. Just an afterthought, although leaves Giraffe at 2 HP. And Verdant, get to double digits. The first gun round is theirs. Do I only do solo casting? No. In EPL we do, except for the final. But my duo, I was gonna say is a little man, but he's a very tall man. Beautiful Romanian called Vlad Wexen. Wexen, his online tag. He will be my duo for the future. Let's come out of letters up there. Probably will. A very slow continuation. Flay just fell back. And used Verdant to walk into this trap, and oh man, Casey. Bust open that door. Artist in 1 versus 4. It's gonna be rebels that will keep up at least. Right? Somehow Casey, that's a ding. There, first, yeah. I do like what artists is sort of going for there. I mean, you know it's pretty hopeless in a 1 versus 4, so might as well just gamble for it that it's gonna be like one-on-ones. And if the spit says it's red. I might, I might, I might have to. No, he's a beautiful man. He is a beautiful man. Yeah, we got a big announcement coming up. Big announcement. I'll reveal more at Epic Land, right before Epic Land. It's close range, and again, fighting close range at the door. My guy's point break. Olympus made his way in. The timing not really working out for him, but this in a very small amount of the universes, this is going to be around for Verdant. Rebels are looking a lot better. CT side, of course, usually is a bit easier, but usually said that they are playing a bit more cohesive. Bit of fun for Casey. Wallhack! Yes, wallhack! Admin! Admin, get him! I hope someone takes that seriously. Let's see. The gap was 6 rounds. It's now 2. Verdant, how much have they learned from their previous T-side rounds? As they're running into the same problems. It's a bit more of a set round this time. I mean, yeah, they had a pretty set ramp take, but I think too much. And vacancy, the young Mason. Great move to get out of the smoke at that point. Don't see that often, but that's a great play. Little investment, no flashbang needed, just a dry peek and giraffe. Close angle, as they needed to get a bit more control over outside. They will rotate out and away from the vent. Entrance 3v4, but the vent's covered by the vacancy. And at this point, you're not gonna do anything as a CT. That was awesome. By vacancy. That wins them the round. I mean, that is such an easy advantage to take. Right? Because it's like there is an impossibility from trade, and if it's like one flashbang throw and it's a kill, I mean, yeah, or like if it's like a full entry, like if 2, 3 flashes get thrown over, they are aware that there's gonna be more there, but no flash, just walk in. Bang, bang, bang. That's all I can say. Rebels losing on their highest win rate map. Oh. It's nice that you pick it. And it's nice that Kisura gets an opening now, but gotta be aware, Verdant are no slouches on Nuke, as it is their most played map currently on HLTV. And they beat some big teams. I mean, they got Sungal 13-8. Vidar 13-5, 13-11s. Across the board versus 9. I mean, this is absolutely not a bad map for them. But I mentioned that in the beginning already. Start the stream. There's Olymp. And he gets away. Some nice info. Used. Perfect way to play the man-up situation. It's Casey yet again getting involved at that ramp. Or at the ramp. At the squeaky door. And I mean, Rebels, they're keeping up. They're keeping this gap at 2. Verdant, not necessarily breathing comfortably here. Rebels, they are putting some pressure on, and the money battle has been on the side of the CTs. It hasn't been consecutive round wins, and at this point, it probably wouldn't even matter. I mean, one thing that you could consider is Verdant now, like, not necessarily winning a round, but at least getting 5 kills. 4 or 5 kills, but it just doesn't seem that likely. Play. Back and forth. Molotov and a nade thrown in, and great timing from Flay. Misses one. There you have Olymp to support. And he is some great support. Well, said they needed about 4 kills. Rebels have only allowed the 1. First time out for Verdant. Good timing. Sorry for spelling, typing with one hand. Due to injured. That's a very fun way to spell injured. I like it. Well. See what they are cooking. 10-11, Rebels. CT side might hold up. Twice in a row now, Verdant have lost 13-11 on Nuke. It would not be the greatest of runs if that becomes 3 in a row. Vacancy really getting tagged up, and it's Innocent once more with the opening duel. Olymp as well, and I mean, you're just throwing a spear without a head. Verdant this round is them just throwing a stick, and not gonna be much more. It's a spear without the little iron at the end. Be enough to kill some rebels. 11-11. At this point, Verdant don't really have much more to fight with. A couple rounds that they have won on the T side have been through some great individual plays. Sometimes in rounds like these, right, where you have the Tech 9s, you can get a bit of a sense like there might be something going very, very well here. And as I'm saying that, Rebels making a nice move. And that might be the infiltration that they need. Because now the ramp's going to be under pressure. Double pressure. They are going to force the ramp or not. They can still adjust. But you see Verdant, like, they aren't confident in where to go. Shrek going to be standing at the bottom. There will be a trade. It's still the 3 versus 3. And there's a rifle for Giraffe. Oh, this round is so close. DV is low, but the Rebels, with the defuse kit, still far away. This is such an important round. First to 12. I'm just letting it tick by. Smoke against them. Giraffe is going to be there with the opening pick. Oh, a lot more needs to be checked. It's Casey, though, that will find all of the frags. As Verdant move out, DV. Impatience. Moves through the smoke, running through. And it is going to be the Rebels that will find the 12th first. Oh boy, is it really going to happen 3 times in a row? That's going to be a tweet worthy. Accusations. False accusations. I'll be nice today. Bang! Play. Taking out artist. It's grown in. It's, well, some fighting back, but Casey has been such a pillar, man. I mean, playing pretty much the same positions as the artist was often doing. I mean, not necessarily a carbon copy, but that mini position, right? You see Donk sometimes sort of like gravitate towards that position as well, more from the outside angle though, just because you can get so much impact on that area of the map. And now it's going to be 3 versus 3 yet again, but Rebels have been getting the upper hand in these on that CT side. Oh, and it's not going to be a full clear. Olymp. First one should be free. Well, there you go, but he controls the spray for the second, and wow. Olymp, just some shining shots. It's him with a triple that dooms the boys of Verdant to the 3rd 13-11 loss in a row. 3 in a row. That is, that's a tough one, not gonna lie. That is a tough one to, that's a tough pill to swallow for the Verdant boys. By the way, I think you guys saw that Counter-Strike was looking at, was still in Russian, which, no, but yeah. Great start to the game from Verdant. Rebels holding on, and I think they were pretty confident in their CT side when they were on the T side, and that pistol round win, I think my biggest critique is gonna be on Verdant for the force buy on the T side, right? I understand that you go for a force buy. It can work on Nuke, but it's been a long time since it's been truly effective. I mean, comparable to other force buy maps, looking at you, Inferno. But yeah, I mean that instantly halves our gap, right? So you have that 6-round lead. Instantly, it's 3. You win 1, you lose 1, you lose 2, and all of a sudden it's a fully contested game. I think that's my biggest critique for them. As it also was a force buy without a bomb plant, right? If it's a bomb plant, I fully understand, but yeah, that might have cost them the second half, and yet again, it is tiny margins, as mentioned, the 3rd 13-11 in a row. But Rebels win their own map pick. we are going to move on to the second map, which will be Vertigo, which will be my first time casting the new Vertigo, which I'm very excited about. I had a dream about this, actually. But yeah, now we're going to wake up and see it become reality. Map number 2, coming up. Welcome back, everybody. It is gonna be Vertigo. Gonna be my pick of Verdant. As they had a bit of a toughie. I'm gonna get the boost up before, and it's gonna be the correct position. Giraffe, not even checking it. An easy opener. Smoke thrown in, trying to rebuild the wall that was previously there. Making the entrance the same. I do like the new bomb site, by the way. I really am a fan of it, and that is a great move from Extinct. It's only the one kill, though. Artist is gonna go for the wraparound. Able to find some good kills there. Reveals himself, even though Divvy is the one to get that final kill. And Casey, oof, sharp on the USP. Him and Kisser completing the full house. As they win the card game of the pistol. It's always a bit random, of course, the pistol round. Well, not necessarily. But, I'm wondering how we can calculate the quote unquote randomness of a pistol round. I think it's mostly just the eye test. Casey mows down 2 and 3. Let him get some more, man. Casey on for the ace. Kisserek and Kisserek and Casey are the only members in the servers getting kills. Or at least for the rebels. There have been some Verdant players with one or with a couple here and there. Yet again, it was the force buy on the D side. I know there have been some changes made to the That's a what? That's a great shot by Kisserek. That is not an easy shot to hit. Let's get some appreciation in there. Rebels on 3. 3 on the board. So yeah, this group A looks like a pretty tough group. With Revenant also having to play in this. We get a couple of strong groups. We had a couple of overall weaker Division 1 seasons, in my opinion. But it is the overall power scaling, or the power ranking of the teams are a bit higher, which is especially for Rebels with tournaments coming up. I mean, I am pretty sure that they're gonna be a bit more adamant on the World ISF Championship. Well, then pushing through, and if he finds Extinct here, well, he doesn't. But Kisserek has found his teammate, and Extinct is down to 6 HP. It's gonna be a Rebels 4-0. Oh yeah, say that they are still alive, and that's just another ding through. It doesn't really do that much damage to KC. 9-0. And Innocent. Get your headset on, mate. Well, maybe the rebels were talking, and Innocent knows that the bomb is at the B bomb site. So why would he expect Giraffe to be this way? Oh, try to drop it silent. It's gonna be Innocent with another 1. Rebels on 4. And no sneezes yet, so I think my allergies have fixed themselves. And again, the pistols. Just from playing the game yourself, you just feel bad a bit. I mean having these pistols just always feels like you have to force something. It's never really comfortable. But perhaps with the A-bombs, it's a bit more obscure now, and Kisser just straight through the smoke, finding the first. And all of a sudden, that advantage just melts away for the deers, and dearie me. The giraffe tag again. Artist all by himself in close range. Won't be able to find anything with the P250. Speaking about Fiddy, it's gonna be 5-0. That scoreline. And the Rebels are on fire. Well, not being able to figure out which one is for the smokes and which one isn't. Kissarik just missed Artist, but that smoke, ooh. Artist getting exposed there. Why the smoke at the top of his head just showing. Still, Verdant are on. That's Flay. Oh, Extinct did not even see him. This is the first time we see this vacancy lurk starting to take shape, but Rebels, they had a very good start after the summer break. I think officially the summer break is still going on. Tournament. And vacancy, and it's gonna be Revenant 1 versus 4. He is aware of the position, but it'll be a difficult one to deal with. Huge Casey step out. I think that headshot connecting. 6-0. And this is the first time Verdant even get 3 kills in these gun rounds. Casey still has not died yet. Let's keep our eye on that. Let's keep our eye on how long he can continue that. It's gonna be 1, maybe 2 AKs bought. Vacancy can afford one. DV can afford one. And I'm sitting the same here as you guys. I'm just looking at the game, just waiting on what Verdant is about to show, because looking at the man who had 20 plus kills for you on Nuke, he's now sitting in 0. What's this man? Lark. Is indeed the hero AK. All of Batman and Robin. We have 2 AKs in. Already dropped 4 versus 4, and then Olymp just in that heaven position. Take down 2. Misses 1 Casey long range. Takes him down. Artist 0 kills, needs 3. Round number 7, but that position uncrossable. 7-0. Verdant might not be able to deal with the pain of losing Nuke 13-11 like that. We're getting spanked. They at least will be able to build up some confidence at the Epic Land. Farming Zwag and such. Shout out Binman. Oh, Kisarek, another good shot. Jeez, it just feels like Vern is always a step behind. The ramp is just can't seem to penetrate it. Finally, might be something, but it's Flay with a very quick trade. Efficient comms there to the position of Divi. Now the kills are coming through. 1 in middle, 1 on ramp. And a 4 versus 3 quickly turned around. Similar as to Nuke. Starting to win rounds. You got 7 on the board for the opponents. Just in time if Verdant managed to convert. Verdant. Ha! That's a joke. Sorry. Let's see. Base close range. And boom. Gonna be Giraffe taking him to the zoo. Kisarek on his own. Reloading in time. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah. Atlas getting burnt, maybe. This round win. Brings some wind into the sails of Verdant. No way that bounce actually hits Casey. Casey has died now, by the way. I said pay attention to it. And we have... What a 5v5. It's going to try entry kiss right. As soon as that first bullet doesn't connect, immediately... Spray going a bit skewered as it's the 2 AWPs both finding a frag. Me another 2 versus 3, this time on the other bomb site. The lurk from Vacancy now coming in. Ooh, Vacancy's gonna go all the way through CT. I don't really know if that's the correct choice because Flay now has freedom of movement. And all of a sudden, they can see Will coming from behind. What a shot from Flay! No way! Under pressure now, Giraffe has to exit one way. Flay can actually do this with low HP. Oof. What a shot from Flay, man. So fast it even lagged the stream a bit. Let's have a look at this. What? Oh! That is... I'm gonna just let that one simmer for a bit. Oh my goodness. In the end, it's not worth anything. Some style points, maybe. The flick was so fast. I actually thought that the director or the observer switched perspectives real quick. I legit thought that, but no. Just what the hell, man? Oh, ridiculous. Well, there is no money now anymore. Casey's feeling awful, man. Got that artist confidence now. Ref under pressure as Innocent find one more. And this is awesome work from the Rebels thus far, as they had lost this round. Would have been pretty devastating financially. First big mistake from Casey throughout this map. Olymp finds Giraffe, has with one more, and okay, well, before the hype could even be built up for the 3 versus 3. Yeah, there's, I mean, if Rebels lose there, it's gonna be an 8-4 half at best for the Rebels, because then you'd just be broke. And now they even save the op from Divi. No need to reinvest in that one, and they got everything they want, need, and desire. Artist is going for the binary gameplay. 1-1-1-0. What number is that in binary code? Ah, no clue. Computers are man. We found rocks, iron, and copper, and we're like, let's play shooting each other for fun. Yeah, it's vibes. Flash popping up. Just don't feel any threats from Verdant here. I mean, we're going up the ramp, but I think you guys at home can also see that, like, that ramp tick just doesn't show any teeth. And halfway, Giraffe, before he could even rotate in, he gets caught. Artist, let's find the one, but yeah, just too many players left. Flay, not a fan of the construction, so just shooting the wall there. And this might be a better half than on Nuke. What? The summer break. Oh, it's always such a mix-up. You do see like significant changes, especially around the sort of tier 3, tier 2 area, right? It's the summer breaks that can have big chunk of influence in how well teams are playing. Olymp again with another find. Tries to go around. Basically there with a very quick move in. Somehow Extinct finds 2 with the Mag 10. Not gonna be enough. Not gonna be enough though. Well then. Take that artist. Dunked on. They can see exactly 50 HP cut away from him. And yeah, I mean it's Jesus. Don't have to make it look that simple. Come on, fellas. A very, very big lead. 10-2. Mein gut. Muss das sein? Yeah, I don't know if Sammy is still here, but for all the UK viewers, you guys got the British Grand Prix, right? You guys won that one. We'll take it on Wednesday. We'll take it to the final. Us Dutchies. There you can see close range with that least. Cowboy. Not yet the rodeo yet. I forgot the other lyrics. Gonna be a cowboy too. Something like that. Pretty active from Verdant, pushing in, but it's covered by Kisserek. Now there's just confirmed where two players are. Olympic Casey going through middle because they know at least at some point has to be weak, and you're not gonna leave the A bomb site with one, and Kisserek and Flay combine. What a mow down, man. I don't think we have seen a lot of like 50-50 positions. Let's get some chess references in here. Every single time, pretty much every single time we have the opening moves, Rebels just looking +2, +1. I mean, they have the advantages every single time when opening up a round. Shout out Levy Rossman, by the way. Most of you guys will probably know who he is. Artist has found his second kill, but that's 2 kills in 14 rounds. Not the greatest percentage. The force bind now not out of their own decision. It's a must win. Yeah, fine, you can eco, but then you're gonna give Rebels 12, and you're gonna have no buffer left. With the way Rebels have been playing, they are gonna win at least one T-site round. That's your top tier Counter-Strike analysis, brought to you by Several Sheep. They are going to win at least one round on the T-site. Because they have been playing well. It's Instinct that got very close, but I might have done well with some trigger discipline. Didn't exactly see his timing on the peak. Vacancy. Oh. Searching for more, and Flay is so aware of Artist's ideas. When you're in such a situation, right, like a 2v1 or a 1v1, you just check the top of your screen real quick, see like, oh, who's alive? Oh, it's Artist. So, you will probably be pushing this smoke then. Yeah, it's fun to hear pro players talk about it. Like there was like one article or one video that players were talking about, like how do you approach a 1vx versus Kenny S? Way back. Like they were just like, oh well, yeah. If you see Kenny S is alive, I'm not peeking. Like not at all. And then they were like, oh yeah, when I see Kerrigan alive, I'm peeking. Oh. At least some SMGs kills Verdant. You bring them some more weapons, and it's a kill 1 and 2. Hey, the smack on Kerrigan, I'm just quoting, man. Now they also did say like if you're playing against Kerrigan, it's not a good idea to get into like a rotate battle. Like it's easier to just peek to gamble on you winning the gunfight. And with Kenny S, you should be mind gaming him best as you can. Distinct does pay a bit of a price. Only a couple pounds though. Is that's fine. It's a great push, and there you go with the 2 opening kills. It's quite the easy conversion. Evie was the one to find a kill on mid. Yeah. If you're playing a 1v1 against Prime Simple, you just pray. That's all you can do. Sit there and pray. I am still a Simple fanboy. I hope it comes back. Olymp? I'm an artist with a Mac 10. I know I've been talking casual. It is already map point. Right? We're keeping it casual. It is the opening matches of the group stage, right? No one is going out yet. No one is going down. Everyone's gonna get a second chance. But it is looking really, really good for the Rebels here. 1 man up. It is 3 Mag 10s though, but if they are able to close that gap with the very little util that they have, an Extinct just can't connect. I've seen Extinct hit those shots. Not today. Moving his crosshair away just at the wrong timing. Vacancy bringing himself effectively the 1v2. It will get classified as a 1v3. May he win this. But that's a big if. Innocent and Kisserek, great positions to trade upon each other. And it's not even necessary. No head armor. That Mech 10 goes for the melt. And it is going to be Rebels Olymp with 134 ADR. God! Oi, oi, oi. I just also realized I haven't put my lights on in the back, but hey, we're still getting used to the new camera angle, right? Yeah, it's gonna be Rebels winning, which is deserved, firstly. And I think that Nuke really was a pretty big blow on the Verdant mindset. I just can't imagine anything else, right? It's third time you lose 13-11 in a manner where on the T side you just fall flat a bit. Then you get the responsibility to start T side on Vertigo, which absolutely is not an easier map to play T side. And I mean, again, they get that second round forced, but I think they should just let that go, right? With all the armor in and whatever, I mean, just get some P250s and buy Galils in the next one, because now what they have been able to do, the Rebels, is they have been able to like build up that money. I mean, what was it? Casey had like 7K in the bank after the first 3 rounds. Like 7 or 8K in the bank. That is not something that... Yeah, that's just not something you can allow. I mean, it really isn't. And I do understand the guesses that they're going for and the choices that... I mean, like, of course I do understand. Because if you win it, bang, you're in a great position. Risk versus reward. But when you're playing on the T side, knowing you just had a difficult T side... I mean, in my opinion, it might just be a bit better to play it safe. Especially on a map like Vertigo, where the util battle is so damn importante. But Verdant are going to go to the lower part of the group. It is going to be Revenant versus Enterprise. I had to check real quick. Pardon me. It's going to be Revenant versus Enterprise. I think Revenant are still playing. Yes, they are on a very busy United 21 live stream. The betting sites are really fond of that matchup. So we're gonna be back when Revenant are done. When Enterprise is ready to enter the server. So we'll see you guys in about an hour. I don't exactly know the score that is there at this point, but we'll have to wait and see. This has been the first game, opening game. It's going to be Rebels taking it 2-0. We're going to go for a break. I'm going to have some lunch. And I'll see you guys game number 2.